Clear pop。
西安地面高尔夫8车辆 KPA28机位2东9向南离场，通波 Alpha 超收。
高尔夫 Bravo 查理 Yankee 西安地面 Alpha 有效，右3边离场跑道23右。
右3边离场跑道23右，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee。
高尔夫 Bravo 查理 Yankee 可以滑出，沿 Bravo 1 Alpha 1 23右外等待。
Bravo 1 Alpha 1 23右外等，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee。
高尔夫 Bravo 查理 Yankee 塔台124.3，再见。
1243高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee， 谢指挥，再见。向塔台早上好，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee 在 Alpha 1准备好向南离场。
高尔夫 Bravo Charlie Yankee 你好，地面进风可以起飞23右，向南离场3边报告。
可以起飞23右，向南离场3边报，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee。高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee 2转弯向南离场。
高尔夫 Bravo Charlie Yankee 联系西安进近12栋2，再见。
西安进近12栋2，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee， 谢指挥，再见。西安进近早上好，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee， 西安起飞2转弯向南离场，爬112通过1000米，听你指挥。
高尔夫 Bravo Charlie Yankee 你好，西安进近雷达识别了，继续向南离场，自主领航，保持1500米以下。
自主领航，保持1500米以下，高尔夫 Bravo 车辆 Yankee。
We took off from Xi'an Shanyang Airport, the largest airport in northwest China. This place is a popular destination for flying enthusiasts in the entire northwest region of China. Not only because it is the aviation hub of the northwest part, but also because the runway 05 left we just took off from is one of the well-known, challenging runways to land on. This is because the runway marking line standard differs from other airports in China, which can easily cause pilots to land at a higher speed than planned. This problem is still challenging for pilots who do not fly to this airport frequently. According to our visual flight plan, we fly southeast along the airport expressway, cross the Weihei River, and you can see the Liukenbao interchange. At the same time, on the north side of the interchange, we should be able to see an east-west railway line. I have often walked along this airport expressway, although I do not take planes. Since I became fascinated by aviation in junior high school, I have visited the airport almost every month to take pictures and watch airplanes. I love a piece of a cornfield outside the fence at the head of the runway 05 left, with a slightly challenging landing difficulty. The car can be driven directly next to it, sitting on the grass in front of the cornfield and listening to the roar of the engine reverse thrust when the plane lands, and the air-to-ground communication between the airport tower and the flight crew are some of the few moments that can make me completely relax. The Liukenbao interchange is ahead. See the railway on its north side. We will turn eastward and fly along the railway according to the plan. We should be able to reach Xi'an North Railway Station soon, which is our next visual reference point. It connects 4 important trunk high-speed railways in China and will eventually connect 7 trunk railways. Although I am also a railway enthusiast, Xi'an North Railway Station is one of Asia's train stations with the most platforms. However, since I was driven away by the staff in the station, when I took photos of high-speed trains, entering the station with my camera when it was just completed. I have hardly come here specifically to take pictures of trains. In late 2019, a subway line was opened here that can go directly to Shenyang Airport. But until 2021, this line's passenger turnover has not reached expectations. Local railway enthusiasts jokingly call this railway Chairs Transporting Passenger Line. After passing Xi'an North Railway Station, we fly along the Datong-Jian Passenger Railway, which extends eastward and will eventually fly to Beijing. We are not going to Beijing today. We only need to fly for about 14 minutes. And we can see the next visual reference point, a town on the north side of Lintong District. Then we will turn continuously to the right along the outskirts of Lintong District town, close to Lai Mountain, and finally fly westward. We should see this urban area at the foot of Lishan Mountain. Lintong is a famous tourist destination in Xi'an with Qin Shi Huang's Mausoleum Terracotta Army and Huaqing Pool. These two attractions were built about 2,200 years ago and 1,500 years ago. The hot springs of Huaqing Pool are still open to tourists today. I have brought friends here many times. This is a good place for a vacation. The factors that guided me to fly here include railways, a long cultural history, and my 4 years of college spent here. The School of Art Education of Xi'an Academy of Fine Arts is located in the suburbs of this city. The fresh air and environment away from the hustle and bustle of the city allow me to concentrate on creation. After overcoming the rising air currents caused by Lishan Mountain, we continue to fly southwest along the G30 Expressway and visually check our next reference point, Baqiao Interchange. Then, we will continue to fly southwest, cross Guanting Interchange, and you can see Xi'an Vehicle Depot, which is where we are going. We will turn south here and pass along Xi'an's East Mo. Since this is a densely built urban area, we need to use multiple visual reference points for navigation. Looking westward along the railway, you will see Xi'an Railway Station. This is an essential hub for China Railway, connecting all parts of the country. Before 2015 Xi'an Station, you could take a train directly to any city with a station in mainland China. So here you can see almost all types of locomotives in China. An SS7D, or called Shaosham 7D, electric locomotives, unique to Xi'an Railway Bureau, also attract railway enthusiasts from all over the country. Before the Chinese Railway's sixth significant speed increase, almost every Chinese railway enthusiast wanted to visit Xi'an Station. However, after the speed increase, the rise of high-speed rail stations led to the main transport capacity of ordinary passenger trains being placed on passenger transport within urban agglomerations and suburban commuting. Xi'an Station also lost its appeal to railway enthusiasts at that time. I still remember that I and a few friends were looking for a place to take pictures of trains nearby. Because I was carrying a camera bag, I was mistaken for a government worker responsible for urban planning, and passively investigated the needs of residents along the railway. Speaking of residents next to the station, you can see a small cross-shaped interchange on the east side. Taihua Road Interchange. This interchange does not increase the traffic efficiency of the intersection like other interchanges. Still, it just crudely connects 4 8-lane city roads into a simpler crossroad and raises it by 60 meters. To avoid the station line, despite several renovations, it is still one of the traffic congestion points complained by Xi'an residents. But I love this place very much because there are several main railway lines on the north side of Taihua Road Interchange, which means that this is an excellent place to shoot trains entering and leaving the station. Taking pictures of trains here will not be obstructed by railway workers. On the right side of the cabin window, the west side of the moat presents the scene of Xi'an City 150 years ago. Although it is not significant in scale, it is only about 4 times the size of London City, about 10 square kilometers. But now it is one of the most lively leisure and entertainment areas in Xi'an. Tourists who come to Xi'an always choose to feast here first, and even the restaurants here have made some changes to suit the tastes of visitors from afar. I still remember taking a detour when I passed by here in 2021 and went to my favorite barbecue restaurant and ordered my famous grilled beef. But unfortunately, the dishes in the restaurant have become incomprehensible and completely deviated from the taste I once knew. Next, we need to be extra careful because the building density in this area no longer allows us to use roads for navigation. We are flying to Xi'an's 2 busiest parks, Chujiang Pool and Tang Paradise, and our next VRP. These 2 parks were built about 1500 years ago and restored in 2008 to become the current 2. These 2 royal gardens transformed into parks, and the adjacent Big Wild Goose Pagoda, North Square, are landmarks the residents of Chujiang District are proud of. This is also a gathering place for Chinese costume enthusiasts in the city. Except for the cold winter, I can always see people wearing traditional Chinese costumes coming here for fun. After flying over these 2 parks full of historical and cultural atmosphere, we should see an east-west highway on the park's south side. We will turn westward here and fly along the highway until Taibai Road Interchange. This interchange is a typical Chinese-style exit that connects highways with city roads through gates, including 8-lane roads and bicycle lanes. This is my only way to go to the airport to take pictures of planes, because from this interchange you can see a park in the middle of Tangyan Road, crossing northward. The block where my home is located is at the southern end of the park. The high-tech zone where my home is located is the administrative district with the highest GDP in Xi'an City, mainly based on high-tech industries. I also witnessed the development and progress of this city. When I moved here 16 years ago, this place was still barren with morning mist. Now we are returning home, continue to fly northwest along the Xi'an Ring Expressway. We will visually check our next VRP, Maowalu Interchange.
先进近 Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 接近猫耳流立交高度12保持去咸阳突破 Bravo 超收落地滑回。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee Bravo 有效，继续按计划航路飞行，预计目视进近跑道2-3右。
目视进近2-3右 Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee。
This interchange is very easy to identify in the air. It has a unique clover leaf shape, with only 3 leaves and crosses railways and high-speed railways on both sides, north and south. On the north side of this interchange, you can check Xianyang Airport visually. Since Xianyang Airport has 2 runways, we must maintain our current altitude until we cross our landing runway toe tree right, then lower our altitude and land. This will end our Xi'an visual flight sightseeing journey.
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 跑道在1点钟方向5海里，联系咸阳塔台124.3，再见。
1243 Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 谢指挥，再见。咸阳你好 ，Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 在南侧5海里落地滑回。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 你好，咸阳塔台雷达识别了，跑道在2点钟方向3海里，能见报告。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 目视跑道23右。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 可以进入右3边，跑道23右。
进入右3边，跑道23右 ，Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 地面风25冻度有3米，可以落地23右。
可以落地23右 ，Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee。
Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 尽快脱离后联系西安地面121.8，欢迎回到咸阳。
尽快脱离后联系地面121.8，Golf Bravo Charlie Yankee 谢指挥。